you been? He just walked out like, yo. And then just walked back in his room. And we were like,
valid. That's me. That's me right there. Every family gathering, I pop down for like a snack, and then I pop back up to my room.
This is TikToker Trey Rags that just did a video about when your family comes over, you try to hide in your room, and there's always that one family member that like knocks on your door to see if you're sleeping. Oh my god! Hey, cousin, why you hiding?
Fuck, and I cannot take this enough off. Actually, it reminds me the last time I went to my grandparents' house. Are we here?
Are we rolling? Are we live?
I was here the whole time.
Haha!
God, you know, I didn't come here for this fucking slander.
Dude, shut up. Son of a bitch.
You had one job, Mark. You had one job, man.
Y'all hear me now? I feel like everybody probably muted. I'm just doing whatever.
I just realized I was like, I'm not here for that slander. They did not hear what I was.
They didn't hear. Oh, you were saved.
Nothing. No
You
slander.
really got
You
saved
don't gotta
by
worry
that
about
one,
it.
man. Can y'all hear us now? Can y'all hear everybody? I'm counting on you.
It's seemingly fixed.
All right, but hey, everybody, it's your boy. It's 40-year-old boy, Mark J. This is nOne-shOt with Mark J. Here on Apocalyptic Unlimited, we are an all persons of color, cooperative. We just a bunch of colorful. Sorry. Really, that's who we are. And we make actual play stuff, and I'm here with the wonderful and beautiful and excellent cast of Harlem Hellfighters Never Die. Wow. It's really a real honor to have y'all here with me because, like, man, it just means a lot. I love seeing all of us in one cast, telling stories, being artistic, being theatrical, being dramatic, being ourselves in this actual play space, doing the stories, telling the stories that no one else can tell, really. I'm going to go around and ask everyone for introductions, please. I'm going to start with, on my right, Christian, if you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself.
All right, sure. Hey, everybody. Hi, my name is Christian, a.k.a. Fluffy Goomba, all over the internet. So I'm a teacher, RPG performer, an educator here in the space, and I'm also an event coordinator for this past May 4th TTRPG event.
Let's go.
Swimmingly well. It was a great PLC event, a BIPOC event, I should say. And I'm excited to be here. I'm always excited to be with this group of people. Just a mess of creativity.
You stuck with us now, motherfucker.
I'm only stuck if I hate it. I don't hate it. So
you've been in worse places.
That's so
I have been in worse places.
But none better. None better.
None better than this, honestly.
Next, Jazz, please.
What's good? My name's Jazz, also known as Cinder Scoria, all over the everywheres. You can find me on Queen's Court Games. You can find me on Other Sider Studios. You can find me occasionally hanging out on Telltale Heart Studios. You can also find me in various one-shots all over the interwebs. I have a couple of projects coming up, but I can't talk about it because none of them have dropped yet. So if you just want to hit me, up, you can just at me wherever. Cinder Scoria is probably me. It's usually me. I don't think there's anybody except for Instagram because I haven't gotten it back yet. But if you see Instagram Cinder Scoria, that's not me.
Did they steal your gram?
They did. And here's the thing. I have contacted Facebook numerous times like, hey, give me back my Insta account. And each time they've been like, give me your mother's maiden name. Give me the last 4 digits of your social. Give me give me a photo proof. Okay. So I'll give up. Yeah. Oh, also, I wrote a short story in an anthology called Being Ace. Happy Pride, everybody. Yes. Called Being Ace, edited by Madeline Dyer. It just sold out. Not sold out. It just earned out. Hasn't sold out. There are plenty of copies. Please get one so I can get paid. I just got my first royalties payment, and that was wild. And it is a Lambda finalist. We didn't actually win, but that's okay. We are still a finalist, and I think that's pretty neat. Yeah. So if you want to read words that I wrote, you could look that up, I guess. That's it for me. I'm done. Move on to someone else.
Thank you. Laura, please.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can usually find me all over the internet as some iteration of Laura_Tutu. You might just have to throw an underscore at the beginning and the end of that, depending on where you're looking for me. I also hang out at Queen's Court Games, where I'm the social media menace. And I star in the All Night Society, our multi-award-winning Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. When I'm not there producing things, or being in things, or just generally making V and Aaron sign shake their heads, I'll hang out with Rob over at Obsidian Brews, which I will let him talk about. And then sometimes I hang out over at Telltale Hearts. And in general, I tend to just sort of be a TTRPG mercenary. So, like, if someone gets a hold of me and if the story's good enough, I'll probably show up, let's be honest.
One thing about mercenaries, though, is they get paid.
Wait, we're
Are
supposed
you
to
getting
get
paid,
paid?
Laura?
Are you getting paid?
Wait. Pause. Are you getting paid?
You're getting paid in exposure.
Ew.
Ouch.
Exposure,
I heard every
Wow.
single freelancer in this call, and I'm proud of it.
Damn.
I know you can take exposure to Chipotle and get a bowl, though. That's what I know.
But you'll be able to see me at Gen Con. I'll be hanging out for Dungeons and Do-Rags and for Unprepared Casters Live. I don't exactly know when either of those are happening quite yet, but it's happening.
Rockstar, absolutely. Next, please, Noir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. He, they. Yeah, I was the GM of this little shindig.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fun. Usually you can find me over at Althaven with Streampunks. We do aliens and Star Trek games. It's a good time. Queen's Court, whenever they invite me. It was playing with these folks is always a good time. You'll have to forgive me. I just got off work and I'm thinking about like half my brain is on food right now. I'm so sorry. But
I told you just
yeah.
order something. Did you order something yet?
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, think faster. Get some food in
trying.
you.
Oh, but other than that, yeah. If you want to know anything else about me, it's probably on Twitter. I talk too much.
Lies and slander.
Lies
You could
and
actually
slander.
stand to talk more, I think, in my personal opinion.
Nah.
Excellent work.
Being shy just doesn't
I'm
get
gonna
you.
climb through this screen.
Let me tell you
Noir.
something, yeah. We might have to fight everybody at this point. Thank you, Noir. Rob, please.
Oh no, I have to follow all these brilliant humans. What's up, y'all? I'm Robert Madison II, also known as Mad Dr. Rob on the everywheres. You can catch me typically with Obsidian Brews, a Black Tabletop collective. We are a group of Black tabletop folks that put out cool shit and want to make sure that all you Black folks and people of color are out there telling you stories because we want to hear them because they're dope. I'm also the resident map maker, so you can catch me at least once a month on Monday Maps with me, Mad Dr. Rob, where I make maps live. So do make battle maps. I did a world map, a two-parter world map, which was kind of wild. That one took a while. Space map, that was pretty dope. And now more cool maps coming soon. You can catch me wherever people will have me. Typically with some of these brilliant folks. And one of these days, I'm going to run all of these brilliant folks do some sort of horribleness over on Obsidian Brews. They'll be fine. They'll be
You
fine.
ain't killed me yet, bitch.
It's a challenge.
Is
Every
that-
time you say that, I get
Is that a
anxious. I
challenge?
get anxious for you.
It's yep, you're right.
He's tried real hard though.
I'm
At least
He's
twice.
trying to,
At least
a
twice.
guy.
I think he's trying to get the first strike in through that mic, is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Blah, 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 blah.
I'll try
All
harder
right.
next time.
I asked everyone ahead of this interview, I said, conversation zero. If there's anything you don't want me to talk about, anything you do want me to talk about, let me know. But I got no red lights, so I can ask anything I want according to my belief system in this interview. So I'm going to ask the really hardest hitting controversial Juneteenth question ever. And if this starts a war on Twitch, then so be it. But this is just what I'm going to do for the sake of content. Grits, sweet or savory?
Oh fuck! Here we go.
We really started with the blackest one of the black.
God damn it! Because like I know I'm in the minority. I'm gonna get yelled at again. Sweet grits. Fuck y'all. Like.
Let's go.
I mean,
Plus-
this is from the boy who's gonna get Chipotle on June.
Oh! listen. Let me show you how hard I overcorrected because I knew you motherfuckers were gonna give me a hard time. I'm getting Harold's chicken. It can't get no blacker than that.
I mean, you said that, and then you said sweet grits. So like,
I got the dark side meal and an order of gizzards. Leave me alone.
Wow, no, that was a hard overcorrection.
My
Hard
biggest
overcorrection.
thing. Here is the thing that I have to like put out there just to
Yes,
make sure
please.
Noir don't feel too alone. I don't like grits. I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a texture thing. It's a texture thing. It's a
No,
texture
same.
thing. But look at me.
You're
Same.
choosing peace. You're choosing peace.
Same.
texture thing, I get it. Sweet
Yeah.
grits, I don't get. So like, you're
Yeah, no, sweet grits, I don't understand. I don't.
Wow, you
I
see this
tried.
bullshit? You see, nah, fuck that. No, you have that same
tried.
energy.
I tried, dog. I don't know what to tell you.
If you can't eat it, I get it. If you can't, but you choose to eat it and you choose to eat it wrong,
Wrong? You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
Here we go. Okay.
I just did.
Okay, you know.
Wow. Wow.
I don't like things that have too much. I don't like, how do I say this? Like a combination of like liquid and solid freaks me
Yeah.
out. It absolutely freaks me out. So that's the
fair.
only
That's
that's
fair.
the only
I get
reason.
it. I understand.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
Most
you
of,
for
most of this,
validating
yeah.
Thank
I'm-
you
I'm-
so
I'm-
much. I
I've tried
appreciate it.
it.
Oh my god, I just
No.
feel really free living my truth right now and like
You
accepted
should.
and
Yeah.
supported. And
Yeah.
I really appreciate that, y'all. Thank
We're
you
all
so
here
Man.
for
much.
you.
How
You gotta
doing,
tell me
Mark?
you gotta tell me what that's like, cause I try to live my truth and I get jumped in the green room.
You want such a black ass up? Okay.
That's it. I'm voting Republican.
Oh,
Ooh!
you went
What's
full
out?
Team Candace Owen on Juneteenth.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Or
my
straight up
goodness.
disappeared.
Laura said, I'm done. I've got Schooners to watch. I've got work to do.
I'm done with you, Negros.
I've got people that are calling me. My agent said this is not going to work for me.
Oh. Oh no.
All
Let
right.
me get my flannel shirt and Wrangler jeans. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, no.
Yo, we
Talk
handled
about we
those
are
in the
not
second
a-
one, Laura. You can't bring those out.
Oh, no.
We are not a monolith.
We are not a monolith. Oh, my goodness.
I'm just
So-
joking.
That was the hard hitting first question. Now you have a good preview of what our hangout sessions look like.
I had to get the violence out of the way. I had to set the tone, set the bar, right? Because after we overcome grits, sweet or savory, then it's all love. It's all peace after that, right? No, like
Yeah,
hope you feel the love.
yeah, I feel love. Yeah,
We
yeah.
bullied hard the order in Friday because I cannot. I have mixed feelings about that.
I'm gonna do a TikTok like they treat black weirdos weird. That's why I hang out with white people. I hate those TikToks so much.
Bullshit.
Ooh.
This flashback to like middle school me growing up in my predominantly white.
Now, let me segue on that real quick though, because like in next month in DC we got BlurredCon coming up. I'm gonna be one of the DMs there. Y'all come out and see me. But
Hey,
being a blurred is now a thing. And I'm proud of my blurs. I'm proud to see us on this screen right here. I'm proud of all the blurs out there that love the anime proud and loud. But when I was a youngster, wow, I get my ass whooped for being a for being a blur. For being
Yo. See, here's the thing, because I was actually talking about this with my mom a little while ago. Like, Well, when I was a youngster, I'd be like, "Hey, I want to watch some anime." And everybody like, "What's these cartoon things?" And that's hard. Why are you watching that? I'm like, one, I'm still technically a child. Two, it's dope. This story is amazing. This card game is awesome. Why don't y'all like? And now everybody's like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. You should play card games." I'm like, I was doing that mad long, and y'all laughed at me, and now y'all think it's cool. Okay, cool.
You motherfuckers called me names and the fuck.
And now I'm like, oh, y'all like this? Can I play? And they're like, no, we got a full tape. Y'all, okay, all right.
Y'all made fun of me. Y'all made fun of me when I skateboarded and played guitar, but Lil Wayne does it, and suddenly it's fucking cool.
T-Pain's a goddamn
At the same
streamer
time?
now.
T-Pain saved D&D, as we all know.
Although I love me some T-Pain. That man is having the time of his fucking life.
Good for him.
Being a goddamn
Good
weirdo
for
all over the
him.
stage.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's great to see that being a black nerd and being weird quotation marks is the norm now, and we're seeing so much more expression and people being proud of that expression and being able to create way more because of it.
Mhm.
Like usually back in the day,
Ooh.
like you would create something and you would share it very minimally, but nowadays, like when you share it proudly and
Yeah.
way more people will see it. That's the power of social media in general.
I still feel the need to hide. I know that's terrible, but like I still carry a lot of those old wounds for being just like made fun of, bullied, excluded, so on and so forth for the stuff that, you know, brought me lots of joy, that essentially made me a nerd. It took a really long time. Like, I mean, yeah, even to this day, like Megan Thee Stallion being an out proud anime nerd is so wild to me. Cosplaying and shit, that is so wild to me because I've never, I mean, I just never really seen that. So even now, I still feel like, is this okay? Can I say this? And even then, I'd be telling people like hold on, I gotta pause. At my new job, I have been collecting black folks like Pokemon and putting them in a group chat. And so I told them that I was doing this interview. And I didn't realize that I hadn't told a lot of them that I do TTRPGs yet. So I said, you know, for a game, I think is what I said. And one of them said, "What game?" And I was like, "Oh man, can of worms. How are you gonna respond to this?" I have no idea. So
because on the levels of nerddom, of blerdom, especially, like people understand anime, people understand cartoons, comics, people certainly understand theater to an extent. But then you say like actual play, TTRPG, Dungeons and Dragon Industrial Complex. That's when people are like, wait a minute, are you you're not the cool nerd. Like,
yeah.
It's still like
on you, I didn't have a basement. Take it back.
Neither did I. I'm in the Pacific Northwest.
It's an apartment, my guy.
They don't really do that.
Like, you can call it, be like, I play TTRPGs, I do actual play. In my brain, I'm like, oh, I do improv theater for online spaces.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
you try to sweeten it up, make it sound more important, and it's like, no, I play pretend with dice. I just sit at a table with a bunch of common nerds, and we all tell a story using metal or plastic or glass or whatever, what have you, dice, and we play for a couple hours, and then that's it. And sometimes people watch, sometimes people don't. And it's you gotta be at this point in like the actual play space career quotation marks, you gotta be like proud of that, because a lot of people are trying to get into that space. And we're lucky that we're able to do that constantly, and we're able to do that on a schedule with multiple stories, with multiple characters, with multiple people, not just this group. And it's a privilege almost to be able to do this kind of stuff for fun constantly. So be proud of what you do. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you play, etc., etc.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
I gotta go. I can't. I'm logging off. Click.
No, you sitting here. You gonna take all this because this is legit. This is like half what Obsidian Brews was, or a good chunk of what Obsidian Brews was founded on. It's like, hey, we're black, we play games. Why don't other people? I'm sure other people play games and want to just be out here telling stories. So let's go be upfront, show our face, go, hey, we tell stories, we're dope. Come out here and tell your story too. And because back when we were all small, that you wouldn't even, this shit wasn't on TV or the internet because the internet wasn't a thing. But even when it became a thing, we wasn't out here. Nobody saw us. And then you saw one or two. Now we out here doing the whole big thing. So it's like, yo, shit, look at all the people Christian got to for a Star Wars event. 52 heads in front of the camera, and then you had all these people behind the camera. That you have so many talented individuals that are able to get together and tell these stories that it should be like this. I was always so surprised that it was never mainstream, because you have so many people who are so brilliant that can tell stories and tell cool stories and tell interesting stories, because we've all been those people. And it's like, why are we being shamed into having an imagination? Come on now. We all have it. So let's just make this shit real. And then, so go out there, tell your story, and have fun.
I can tell you why, but no one wants me to get into that, because I will be here all goddamn night.
Not you on nOne-shOt with Mark J talking about, I'm not going to tell you why. No, please, Laura, get it.
Okay, so let's be honest, like after a certain point in our lives, we are told that we need to give up childish things. Like for some reason, being an adult is equated with not having fun anymore, which first of all is bullshit. I understand that like there's a subset of capitalism that says you work, you eat, you die. But I refute that as a commie piece of shit. I look forward to the day where this system burns itself to the ground, and it's coming. We all know that. We're watching it happen right now. But part of revolution has to be play. Like, we need to have a system in which to enjoy ourselves and with which to enrich ourselves. Otherwise, we will burn out before these big changes can be made. So, play is revolutionary. The end.
And if I could tag on to that, like I think we're seeing something very beautiful happening, which is the Black community itself is allowing itself to be represented by every aspect, not just the kind that's marketable. Blurs have always existed. We have saved a number of industries, including the comic book community. Blurs have always been there, but it hasn't been the popular or the most marketable aspect of Blackness, so it's not one that was supported. And also, I think we're seeing, especially in the new generation or the younger generation, people not allowing what white people think to dictate what they do. And I don't know about y'all, but like there's like a toxic element of some of the stuff that I grew up with, and I'm seeing the community shed that. I mean, it's, you can kind of track inclusiveness and fighting back against homophobia alongside the rise of acceptance of blurredness. And I just think that there's something beautiful happening. I like there's a Black Renaissance happening within our own community. And I love every aspect of it. And I want to support it every way I can.
I love it. I dig it. I think the what we were told was Black, that definition is being destroyed, rebuilt, and expanded upon every time, especially every time we take the stage or find our creative avenues, creative outlets. It's always been there, but I feel like now more than ever we have that chance to expand and see each other in those roles as well. Because like I see y'all, the cast of Harlem Hellfighters Never Dies, and I'm like, I see myself in these roles. I see myself in this casting. I see myself just in all of what we are doing. And I know I'm not alone in that. I feel like I'm punching my desk too. My bad, y'all. And I know I'm not alone in that, right? I feel like the more we're out there with our art, with our really our vulnerability, our ability to expose ourselves as creatives, as talented people on the internet and the world, it's more powerful than just a game in a lot of ways. But that's
Eh,
just me.
eh, yeah, I mean, it's we always kind of start at a deficit and like with other people getting the advantage. I mean, it's proven that the algorithm has a tendency to overlook folks that look like us. It's very noticeable that a lot of the more popular brands and a lot of the more lucrative opportunities tend to go to people that don't look like us. But again, our history remains the same. You can give us every disadvantage in the world, we still catch up and then end up leading the way. And like we're seeing that again, like that was that was the thesis statement of this game to me, which is we're going to show you why it's unacceptable to continuously have all these all white tables. If you look at the caliber of talent that you're choosing to ignore because you don't want to do the outreach, because you don't want to put yourself at a disadvantage, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable. Oh, one of the things that I one of the there was a moment in this game uh, where we all kind of just realized we don't have to do the things that we do at a lot of other tables where we're the
Mm.
only we're the only black person there. Like there's a lot of language that we have to change. There's a lot of mannerism. There's a lot of understanding that we have to either tone down or expend the energy to explain. And being at a table where you don't have to waste that energy to do anything like that, but you can just be in the game.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's it was a game changer, and it made me realize just how unlevel the playing field has
Mm.
been for us.
It's an interesting thing because I was talking to a friend of mine recently. Well, maybe rewind a little bit. I feel like I've come to the point where I play more and more POC tables because that's my choice because I can make the tables that I want and play in those games. Love that. But I was talking to someone else recently. They're like, "Yeah, I still feel very tokenized." I'm like, "Oh, for real? Like you still playing majority white tables? I didn't know. I didn't know we people still had to do those things." But that's a reality for a lot of people. They still feel very tokenized. They still feel very left out, unseen. I think we as Black people have a really cool um, advantage in that we can get together. A lot of other minorities, a lot of other cultures may not have that kind of public eye that we do. And we're always trying to lift everyone up. That's always the goal, to lift everyone up so everyone can have their own tables and play the games that they want to play with. Um,
Yeah.
on the talking about on the biggest stages though, let's talk about Harlem Hellfighters Never Die and then multiple nominations. Not to mention the individual nominations of the people in this screen right now. Please, please. Everyone's just about to clean up. I voted for everybody here. I didn't care. I was like,
For
yeah,
everybody black.
yeah,
I was like,
Literally what I was gonna say. I voted for
yeah.
everybody black.
I was like, yeah, it's really is a popularity competition. All my friends getting in. I don't care.
I
All
mean,
my people
honestly, I
getting
was
in.
looking at those. I was looking at those finalists for the Crit Awards, and I was like, not a lot of black folks in here. That was just my personal opinion.
Mm,
I was looking at it. I did vote for
that's
everybody black. I voted for all
yeah.
of my friends too. Um, and it was good. It's good. And there were a couple different times where I had a really hard time choosing. But aside from that, I was just like, I feel like when you are making names for yourself in the space, and it's not about the competition
Mm,
necessarily, but
Mhm.
it is about like y- in the like tiers of like being a TTRPG performer, there shouldn't be like one or two. You know, there's so many of us out there, and I just kind of feel I was looking over it. I was just like, I mean, I don't want to be bitter about it. I don't want to be bitter about it. I just feel like even though we've come very far, I feel like we got a long way to go.
Nah, fuck
No,
that. Be bitter.
Yeah.
Because that's absolutely right. Like, yeah, we've come a long way, but it's been, and at this point continues to be, the same handful of faces, because that's what people are comfortable with. And people are known to sit in that comfort.
Are we about to have the uncomfortable conversation? Because I'm ready to have the uncomfortable conversation.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it?
I'm just gonna say I see the same tables I keep seeing over and over again, and I keep seeing those tables get things like sponsorships and get call outs, but without them calling out first. I see that a lot. I see that a lot with particular tables, and I'm like, cool, I'm happy for you. I'm just sick of seeing you.
Yeah.
And it's not even a jealousy or envy thing. It's just like gotta give me more of a.
There's
palette.
so much more. There's so much more. There's so much
Alright.
more out there.
And the Star Wars event really not even changed my perspective, but like reinforced my perspective on like there's so many more faces in this community. There's so many more creative storytellers that have earned the chance to be seen by these TTRPG companies, be that dice makers or game makers, to tell stories with them, not even for them, but with them, to show off their product. Because like, yeah, you can get the big TTRPG player, but like they're just gonna tell the same kind of story. They're gonna tell the same. They have the same narrative beats, the same comedic beats that they always have with that group of people, and it just kind of gets stale over time, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I need to see some variety with my sponsored content.
Okay. Like I'm sorry. I'm watching us dance, and I'm not a good dancer. Fuck it. Let's take a look at a situation that happened very recently with a prominent Black TTRPG individual who really just fucked up. Like
fucked everybody over.
I'm talking about a game, and a few. I think we can learn a few lessons from that situation, which is one: there's a lot of people in this space that are looking for an excuse to not have Black people present. And I don't know if y'all felt the whiplash when that shit went down, but I certainly did, where it was just like, oh, it's a little uncomfortable. And on the other hand, you know, I'm full transparency. I got a call which was like, "Hey, we need a replacement," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I figure what I feel what this is," and I think as much as we have problems on the outside of our community, we also have problems on the inside of our community, which I think we need to seriously take the time to address. Because there has been a clique, there has been like a crab in the bucket type of mentality, and I think we're too talented for that. Like, if we rounded up all, like, this might be me being naive, but I feel like if Black folks in any industry we refuse to give you our brilliance, we're using it for ourselves. If we just went full Wakanda, we could shut down the fucking world. And like, and so like when you hear like one of the people that like made it to the top is, instead of using that opportunity to go, hey, you need to get them in, like bring them all in. Instead they're like, I'm gonna secure my place on the top by kicking every ladder I can find. Like, those are the motherfuckers that make me more mad than white folks.
Yeah, no, it's the old adage of not all skin folk are gonna be kinfolk.
Yeah.
And it's really disheartening. And like 9 times out of 10, I've personally seen folks who have those reactions are the ones who were perhaps teased and looked down on for their interests. Therefore, they have this idea that, like, why the fuck should I help any of these people out? They were part of my problem growing up. Which, you know what? Sure, that shit sucks. When you are growing up and your community throws you out for the things that you love and the things that make you you, that shit hurts. Seek therapy. Take it to your priest. Take it to the altar. Don't take it out on your community.
Oh my god!
Take it to your priest. I love it.
Like,
Bars?
we have so much being thrown at us from all goddamn sides all the time. Why the fuck are we wasting our energy coming after each other? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
And I really want this space to get better with conflict, because criticizing something doesn't mean you hate it. It means that you want it to be as amazing as you know it can be. Like, I'll never be on Dimension 20 because I don't shut the fuck up. But I bring these points up.
To be fair.
Huh?
I said they don't seem to either, to be fair.
It's just
Keep going.
no, you're right. No, it's just
Love you, Brandon.
I bring these points up because I care about the Black community in the TTRPG space. Like, it does have opportunities. It can be better, but it can't be better if we all are too afraid to be uncomfortable enough to go, this is wrong.
To have those conversations with each other about real shit,
It sucks because it's unfortunately a thing that goes even beyond the TTRPG community. Like, Black communities all over the place in every hobby love to cannibalize themselves whenever there's a chance to. Whenever there's blood in the water and a chance to be like, oh, I'm better than this person. Like, that person sucks, but look at me though. It just we do it too often because we want to look good for massa, and it fucking sucks that it sucks that that's the mentality that's been ingrained in us over the centuries. That we want to look good for the audience, the white folks.
We want to be presentable.
We want to be
we want to be marketable, and that market goes all the way back to be on that auction block.
Whiteness will not save you. Whiteness will not save you. Respectability will not save you. They brutalized Martin Luther King Jr. when he was sitting in his fucking suit.
I also
Respectability will not save you. Thank you.
I used to be. I don't want to be like I used to be one of those people because that's not entirely accurate. But I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. I grew up in a predominantly white community. I was surrounded by whiteness at all times, and for a really, really long time, did not get along with the Black side of myself for numerous reasons. And so, I tried to shed that and I tried to hide that. And let me tell you what happens when a Black person pretends to be white. They are still Black. They're still Black. They still treat you like you're Black, And I would do what I thought. I would do whatever I could to be accepted by that side of the world, and nothing I did was ever enough. And you know what? It made me miserable. It made me absolutely miserable. And so when I moved out of my house, I shaved my head and I started over. And I really embraced the cultural sides of myself, not just my Blackness, my Asianness too. And I realized that I really wanted to love myself the way that I was. And all of these things that they taught me to hate about myself were not serving me. So from an actual testimonial of someone who tried to do that and failed miserably because they won't let you, don't do it. Just be who you are. Be who you are, because that person is beautiful and that person is worth loving. And it's way better to live your life doing something that you love to do out and proud. I know I literally am sounding like a hypocrite because earlier today I said no. I'm telling you to do as I say, not as I do.
In a way, I think that supports your case, though, because it's okay to be wrong as long as you're willing to do the work to fix it. Right. When I say we should be better with conflict, I'm talking about conflict with ourselves too. I sat back and looked at my time in the space. I have fucked up a couple of times, and it's just you gotta be willing and ready to go, I made that mistake. That's on me. you know,
Mhm.
you can apologize. It's never guaranteed that the apology will be accepted. That's not something you can control. But what you can control is, you know, seeing yourself honestly and trying to be better.
Right. That's one of the things I've always the premise of our current discussion has always completely destroyed my brain, because I literally have sat there and looked at tons of different communities, like TTR, especially now looking at TTRPG space, going, but if we all just got together, we could just make this work.
Mm.
And it's not with no malice, because you see everybody's brilliant. If you just sit there and watch all the people, you can see all the brilliance that they have and go, oh, okay, cool. If we just got a bunch of these people together and just said, hey, sit in a room and make something, it would be brilliant. And go, okay, cool. Who do you pick? Other people you like, and then get them together and make something brilliant. And you keep doing that, you wind up with a bunch of brilliant shit. There's nobody bad. Everybody's just here. You can have interpersonal stuff that happens. That's life. But it's like, we got so much fucking talent and so many brilliant things about all of us, especially in the TTRPG. We're here to play a freaking game. We're playing a goddamn game. Why?
Literally talking about this before we got on.
Why are we out here like trying to go, I'm gonna be the best at the game? Like, okay, let's just play the game with each other and tell cool stories. Let's be cool to each other. We're in fantasy world. It's not even real. It's not even real. Oh, you hit me. No, I didn't. That was a miniature on a board. I didn't hit you. Come on out like, ugh.
See, I think where things go left though is there are only so many tables that offer money. There's only so many tables that offer connections. There's only so many tables that individuals would consider like elite tables where you get paid. There's tons of marketing and all that kind of stuff, and that's where the ugliness starts to kick in, because like, I want to get in there. Yeah, it really, honestly, it really is. If you think about it, capitalism is so fucked up. It can take playing a cooperative storytelling game and turn people so incredibly vicious. Like, sorry,
it's almost like when we force people to be dependent on their ability to make capital for their fucking survival. When we force people to like purchase their basic necessities and say, well, if you fail, it's because you're a bad person. It's almost like that's a problem.
Yeah, and capitalism trains us to not see each other as like kid. Like you Rob, you're like, if we just got together, it would be brilliant. And you're absolutely right. But the way things are right now, there's a table that pays, and they need a black person. And I swear to God, I'm gonna be that black person, and I'll kill any other black person that gets in my fucking way. It's really fucked up,
and it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely because you're 100% correct. That's 100% correct. But it does, and I'll say it all day, every day. Yo, fuck capitalism. What the fuck, man? You turn our games into unfun shit. Noise. Like, we could be doing okay, because
Lord, here we go.
Y'all know me.
He's winding up.
He's about to go in.
Let's go.
Let's play a cool game. Twitch, you're owned by Amazon, so pay the fuck attention. If you get a whole bunch of people doing the same, like playing a game, right? So we all play games, and you think, I'm just gonna pay the most famous people to play the game because people watch them. But if you also get a bunch of other people, just other people, the more people you have playing the game, doing the thing, and you keep feeding them, you can actually create a weird feedback loop where you wind up getting everyone interested in the thing that you want. So if you want to play the fun capitalism game, and that everyone's playing it wrong, because you can make sure that everyone is playing the game such that everyone's generating the capital instead of you just hoarding it. So you sort of spread it out all over the place and just see where it starts trickling back. And you will be absolutely flabbergasted that you could just do this right if you just spread it out and everyone fucking got along. If you get it right, it would be incredible.
Rob, but one side's not gaining capital fast enough, and that's no good.
Yeah, and we killed dragons in this game. We killed dragons in this game. Okay?
But Rob,
Rob destroying the mic again.
Infinite. But we need to see infinite growth at all times, even though that doesn't exist.
Wow.
Don't even fucking get me started. I swear to God.
I repeat, there are dragons with hordes, and they have terrorized the world. We have a lot of groups of adventurers that will gladly go slay it.
I have a sword.
I'm about to
I'm about to right now.
I'm about to put on my corporate hat for a second.
Uh-oh.
While we are determined to pursue our mission of increasing diversity and giving everyone an opportunity, we do have to have a select few who have garnered a reputation of being reliable and marketable. So while it would be the dream to have as many individual, beautiful, colorful voices as possible, we can only count on a certain number of them being reliable, talented, marketable, and accessible.
It's that marketable thing that people
Incorrect.
are so hung up on.
No, honestly, I worked as a community manager, and that was the speech.
Oh my God.
I
hate it here.
Fuck. Like, okay, sure. Like, I understand. At the end of the day, like, these fucking corpos are only concerned about whether or not their shareholders are going to yell at them. Like, that's it. These fucking candy-ass motherfuckers are so scared of these assholes with, like, however many billions of dollars and their 3 yachts and their 4th houses. But, like, oh my God, that's disgusting.
Guys, we're not considering about their Christmas bonuses. Their $1 million package Christmas bonuses.
Yo, shout out to the orcas.
Yo. I was about the orcas too. I was like, shout out to the orcas. You're doing it one by one. You're taking your shots. You're shooting your shots in the ocean. You know,
orcas hitting us with that Demo line from Batman. I'm gonna do what you should have did 15 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Ocean Gate 2.0. Have fun.
Logitech for your amazing controllers.
What's the Logitech? I thought they had a Mad Catz controller. I was like, oh,
the Mad Catz controller.
No wonder that shit blew up. They were in turbo mode.
Oh my God, the turbo mode.
Shout out to Logitech. Shout out to the Titanic. Keep that kill streak alive. We love to see it.
The Mad Catz turbo.
I don't know that real.
Liar.
Shout out to companies. You're submarine. Woo boy.
Yo.
Hey, shout out to the people divorcing billionaires and taking half. I got nothing but love for it.
For real. Good for y'all.
Shout out to Grimes.
Like Miss Bezos or the artist formerly known as Miss Bezos. Love for it.
Truji. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Mark, you asked for this.
This is why billionaires don't try to be marrying black people, because we already know the secret. We already know.
Shout out to all you prenup haters.
Prenup everywhere. This is why Jay-Z and Beyonce got married, because they know money is money. They know that how Shout out to Blue Ivy. Love you, bro.
Shout out to Blue Ivy. The
Come,
richest child.
come on the show.
I mean, talk about winning the lottery.
God damn.
As a baby, like in the womb, I wouldn't be kicking. I'd just be fist pumping. Like the ultrasound would just be me going, "Let's go!"
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A mixture of the
Ooh.
shuffle dance
Mm.
and the home sign, and like every time they got a stud, I'm like, it's your boy.
You ever meet somebody whose parents are so rich? You next time you look at your parents, you just all disrespectful in the eyes. Like you broke motherfucker.
Why didn't y'all work harder? Why didn't y'all try harder? Do y'all
Can't
not
believe-
love? Do y'all not love
Pull your
movies?
bootstraps up.
Can't believe you told me to clean my room. You broke motherfucker.
Out here giving me Oscar movies and shit. They getting like premium over the counter. What the fuck?
Did you whoop me? Did you whoop me with a belt from Walmart? You struggling I want only the finest leather across these cheeks.
Oh, I hate y'all for real. Why are you like this?
It better be the right number of C's too, not the 3 or 4 C's of a Gucci.
Oh my god. Oh my cheeks.
I want that Mark to be like, that's quality.
This is
Wow.
Mark. This is the table that I selected. For this
Welcome to my show.
I know this is all your fault.
This is all you.
Oh, so this is Laura's responsibility. This is
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pointing the finger at Laura.
So
for this
here's
one.
I am just sitting here.
What happened was.
What happened? Yes, please.
So
Tell
like
us what happened was.
Aaron and V, who run the shit over at Queen's Court Games, were like, we want to make sure that we are like showing the diversity of this space, because like there are only so many stories that a white guy from fucking Nebraska can tell before people get bored, and like it's boring. So like we want more stories. We want better stories. We want stories from every possible community we can showcase. So like at first they were like, could you, like, it feels weird as the white folks to send these emails out. Would you mind making the contact? Because like then that's fair. That's valid. That's fair. That's valid. And then the next thing I knew that I had a producer credit. I got fucking bamboozled into this shit.
Hoodwinked you.
Straight fuck you, Aaron, but I love you. So like I didn't intend to be here. I didn't expect to be here. I'm glad to be here.
The chat like got him.
Yeah, no, like didn't expect to be here. I was just gonna like play games and be witty on the internet, and now I've got like producer credits and people are expecting shit out of us. Fuck.
Hold on. Because
Expecting shit? Nobody
two
told me
things have
this.
been said that are I know we probably said it in other things, but I want everybody in the universe to know. 'Cause Laura set this whole thing up, and we're just like, hey, I want some cool folks to show up. And that Noir has said previously in this conversation that we got a place. Like there was a time when we all were like, okay, it's cool to just be us. We can just be black, be us in this space, and how cool it is. One, that's a testament to Laura's ability to pick folks. Brilliant. And all of these brilliant humans here. But just so y'all know, the time that it took for us to sit down and really speak and talk through all of the things just to make sure that we're all comfortable was 15 minutes.
Not even that long?
Straight up 15 minutes. We were like, okay, cool, yeah, we're gonna play a game, cool, like we all do, cool, yep. I'll work on my character, I'll read the book. And I forgot what we said, but it was hilarious, and then it was a wrap. Then everything you've seen here today, that's just normal. That's literally, it went from, oh yes, okay, cool, yeah, well I'm looking forward to this game. It was
favorite. I think
It was
Noir
so
asked
cool.
us who our favorite like '90s R&B artist was, or something like that.
I think
It
that
was
was
like
it.
straight
Yeah.
out the cut.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, so this is a black ass table.
It was like it was like there was feedback from all the code switching.
What you mean? I can just say Blackstreet and y'all know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Remember we said a real black answer and we were like, oh, okay.
I think somebody said some shit like 112. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
peaches and cream. All right, we fucking.
And then, like, what? It was like an episode and a half later for someone to drop the N word.
Oh, that was also me. I'm sorry.
That part got out of the episode, but it
we
was
kept it in.
hilarious.
I know you did. You were like, you can't do that on Twitch, baby. And I was like, I'm sorry.
And then we were like, no, fuck it, we keeping it.
Like you can't tell because oh my god, it was edited so well. But literally, it happened. That was 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes, y'all. We was going for a minute. Oh, it was so good.
I do have to pay a compliment to the team at Queen Courts Gaming though, which was like it was very fun seeing a white person feel the token of the token uncomfortableness, and like part of me was just like, oh, poor baby, but also good. You fucking feel it. So it was, nothing but respect for them for being willing to do that on their channel. So just another shout out to the fire team over it.
Like, full stop. Aaron and V were like, here are the passwords that you need so you can edit shit later. If something breaks, come find us and we'll fix it for you. It was like it gave the vibes of the cool mom in Mean Girls. It's like, you guys need anything? No? Okay, bye. Like, we're gonna let you do your fucking thing. We're not gonna get in the way. Have fun. That was literally the extent of it.
Oh god, that was so
need to do that.
That was so sweet and so funny.
Because Aaron, when Aaron comes in for those like preliminary meetings, like he doesn't always have his camera on, because you know sometimes we don't feel like being people, and that's fine. But I've gotten to the point where I know that man well enough that I can see his little like happy smile when he realizes that a table is coming together. Like I can sense it, and I knew as he was watching the code switch happen that he was just sitting there going, "Yes, perfect,
Make magic."
Yes.
Oh, we got black as fuck so quick. I know I'm probably skipping ahead, but can I tell my favorite part of this game? Is there is some
I already know what
part.
he's gonna say. I already know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, of course, y'all. There's a part where the investigators have to go into a police station. And let me tell you, I've GM'd for a very long time, and sometimes it takes a lot of work to get your players in the atmosphere and like feeling the tension. I just read what was on the page, which was describing police, and they were so on the ball that they had to do a roll, and literally all of them critted. Like it was the funniest. Their melanin beat up Roll20, and it was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was scary.
That was one of the most stressful moments I think I've ever
Very stressful for
experienced.
me. I was like, we're in the lion's den, y'all. There is one way out, and it is a tiny one-way door. I was like,
We had a bunch of black people in the basement of an all-white 1920s police station.
We were in danger. We were in danger.
Y'all say the dice tell the story. The dice were like, yo, we know what's up. And it's like,
The dice were like, get your black asses out of there.
What are you doing in there? Get out.
My question is, why did we have to go in there in the first place? I did not want to go in that fucking police.
we had to check on the cats that were there because they got picked up the night before. So we had to go check them. We had
Every instinct was like, get the fuck out of there. I was
Yes!
be there. And then we went back.
So,
Why?
let me interrupt real quick because there's a part of a game, especially when you're playing with a majority white table, and you're as a black person or as a person of color, you're like, I know I'm not gonna do this, but y'all wanna talk to these cops, y'all wanna have this long conversation with these cops or some shit, or y'all wanna go to the police station, have this go. But then like all black table, and you're forced to go into the precinct. Okay. I mean, I'm glad the dice were on your side.
The
That's
only reason our black asses went in that place was because the story beat was in there. Like,
it was the fucking like one thing about me
Oh,
is
Lord.
if there's a tasty plot hook, I'm just gonna nom like a little guppy. Delicious.
It wasn't that. It wasn't the
Delicious.
police station that got me. It was the one outside the fucking hotel
oh my
where
God.
you were just like,
Bruh.
that seems like something I should follow. All of us were like, stop. Stop.
That was an absolute mess.
Oh God.
Laura's like, I'm going to cause problems on purpose.
Yeah, so like the worst part is we followed the trail to the hotel. We go up to this motherfucking
Oh, God.
like pseudo Nazi's room,
damn.
and like for shits and giggles, I'm like, I'm gonna roll a Cthulhu Mythos roll. I've got a 5 in Mythos. What's gonna happen? I rolled what, a 2?
Yeah, I should let you know the reason that the hotel was so scary is because one, there's a diner attached to it where the cops hang out, and 2, there are tons of whites only signs. Yep.
But I am nothing if not a nosy Nelly in character. I want to do all of the things and press all of the buttons. So I did, and I fucked around, and we found out expeditiously. Expeditiously.
Wasn't that thing going to leave us alone unless you clocked it?
Yeah, yep, and then I clocked
Yeah.
it because I rolled
Yeah,
a
then you
fucking
clocked
2
it.
under
It's like,
5.
boss, and we're like, what? Wait a minute.
And you clocked it. And you got Rob's arm blown off.
I got robbed.
Well,
Damn, wait a minute.
It's my turn to be like, I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. Noir's dice were like, fuck you, I'm telling the better story. I rolled a fucking critical success, and he rolled like three numbers higher than me. Or lower than me, depending on what you want to
Okay,
and he got a
to be
critical success,
fair,
I'm like, fuck you.
I do think that Rob leaned all the way into it. To be fair, pretty sure
Rob was
Rob
like,
said, "I'm gonna choose violence," literally.
You know what? I have an opportunity to make everyone real sad, and I'm going to take that.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh,
And you know what? I
100%.
respect that. I respect that.
No. So we out here. I'm trying to play this game and have fun with my friends. And Noir out here with his magic dice that are like, I don't care what y'all fun look like. I'm gonna hurt you in real life or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, dice. If you want to make me hurt, I'm gonna make everybody sad. It's gonna be everybody else's problem. So I did it, and I do not feel bad about it.
No, I cursed Noir because Noir had to roll he rolled, and because I wouldn't have shot you otherwise, and we wouldn't have had that problem. But Noir had to roll higher than me.
I would just like to mention.
I rolled a 3 or something ish, and I was like, oh, remember? Yeah. Hey, everybody, go watch Harlem Hellfighters Never Die. It's a great show. Last episode, I did amazing. I had to do the most amazing thing in my life. I had to roll solo, and I did it. I did it, y'all. I was good. And then Mars like, nope, I'm better than you, and turned my brilliance into fatness.
Me.
Yeah.
And
Noir did that several times during the game. Where we were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We did it. Success. And he was like, oh, but what if I did this instead?
The fuck you did.
I would like to mention that all rolls were done on Roll20, including mine. So y'all,
Hater.
You paid them somehow. I don't know how, but you did it.
no, tell me how to get that subscription to Roll20.
y'all gotta take it up with Roll20. I didn't do shit.
I can't take number 2. That's a little too high for my pay grade.
I ain't paid enough for that.
Right,
Me and you got the same paycheck. I'm 0. All right.
Hey, Roll20 sponsor us for the next season.
Pop it for Roll20.
Shout out Roll20.
Please.
Or Demi Play, whatever y'all choose to go by. I don't fucking know.
Hey, one bought the other, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Mark, I like as previously stated, this is what you get when you bring these fuckers in the same table. So, like, are there any actual questions that you had?
oh my god! I think we've only had like 3 questions. We just
My
get
only
one at a
my
time.
only real question was grits, sweet or savory. Like that's only
Look, we don't got to go back to that.
that. Yeah, we already solved. We already
We're
solved
actually
world
okay.
yeah.
peace
We
on
moved
that
past
one.
that. We're good.
Yeah, sweet.
Nor you've been to be both be wrong.
See, and that's why Roll 20 had you fuck up like that, because Roll 20's on my side.
So you did pay them, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I paid them in sweet grits, and they accepted gleefully.
Just because they don't know any better.
See, I wasn't mad about it after the fact, because then, I'm so glad that we got to, thank you, shout out to Telltale Hearts for letting us do the Haunted West Raid of the Lost Tribe that Noir brilliantly did for us. And I had, as I said, I missed one shot, that one critical shot, and I made it 100% Noir's problem. That was in that next game.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Like, Nora gave us like a bunch of problems, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna shoot and kill every problem you ever give us in that game. No matter the transgression, they're all lethal."
We were
It's the old
trigger
West.
happy.
That's when it's allowed.
those were all justified. Every single one was justified.
Every single one of them was justified. Also, Noah tried to kill me in that. Like kill me. Like, kill me. You went all in, kill me. I was like, dog, I thought we were good. What was that about?
I thought we were good after the Cthulhu debacle.
I'm the bad guy.
Our second game together, man. I was like, damn. Did I piss you off?
I will never forget, like, so we start the Haunted West game. Also, shout out to Spivey. Shout out
Yeah.
to Spivey.
Yes.
You will never, like, when you purchase that material, whether it's Haunted West, whether it's Harlem Hellfighter, or whether it's Harlem Unbound, like, Noir says this all the time, the detail that Spivey puts into each bit of his writing, you will get so many delicious historical nuggets and so much beautiful storytelling, down to like the absolute minutia that you could possibly want for your game.
And I would just like to tag on. Spivey is far meaner than me because I took some stuff out. You're all welcome.
Spivey don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. You want mechanics for your racism? Got it.
No, I don't actually.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that damn table in Haunted West. Damn, that shit got me fucked up.
Character creation for Haunted West.
But
y'all, it's a great system, but y'all.
It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the faint of heart. But we get into the first episode, and we are immediately face down with like this fucking ragtag group of racist outlaw motherfuckers who try to ride into town and like scare everybody out. Rob's reaction is actually, was it you or me that shot first?
It was Rob.
I shot first. Yeah.
No, so like there was an initial roll. There was an initial roll to like attempt to talk them down, and then I could see the moment in Rob's face where he was just like, "Nah, I'm done. I'm gonna shoot him in the face."
That one was for the culture. I was like, nah, we're not, and none of this is okay. And I'll say most of my kills were completely justified. I think there may have been one where I was just mad.
Just wild.
One where you were just salty as fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad. I mean, I feel like that's justified too personally. That's just me.
True, but wasn't
that first one in defense of Kitty too?
The very first one was in defense of me because he tried to take my badge.
Right. That's right.
And so I was like, that's unacceptable.
That's a lethal. Bam.
Yeah.
No jail time, nothing. Bam. Dead.
I can promise my players a few things, which is if you play with me, you will have the opportunity to kill a racist. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you, Rob. Go ahead.
Nah, I forgot what I was gonna say. But
Oh,
yeah, that
no,
oh
what
that
the
was great.
fuck?
Oh, okay. I was saying that. Oh my god, just that. Yeah, because I was just like making sure that. That other thing I wanted to definitely say was that I was able to make all these fun choices in both of these games. And I will say this for forever because all of you guys are brilliant,
Mm.
and it made it easy. Like being able to play with you made it easier. Just go, oh, all right. I'm playing with pros now. I guess I gotta be a pro and figure it out. But I was like, oh, cool.
Shut up, Jazz.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
to us?
yeah. I'm
We're
talking to all
nerds.
y'all.
We're blurs.
Yeah. Look at all.
I
this
don't know what I'm
beautiful
doing most of the time.
Oh,
That's the fun of it.
I think
So-
that's one of the brilliant parts about this cast and casts like these. I just did a game with some really talented folk. As I can't remember the name of it. Forgive me. Chaotic Wholesome hosted us with Q and Stephen
Candace!
Huddleston and Candace
I
and
love
Liz
Candace.
Dauntless and myself in an all black table, and it was an all black game. And once you get in that groove and you get that comfort level as an artist, it's unmatched. Like I don't even know who I am or what I'm saying half the time because I'm just in the mode. I'm just in the groove. Like I don't have to double think myself. I don't have to question myself. I can just trust. I can just be comfortable with myself and I'm experiment all kinds of levels that I've never been before. It's the craziest shit ever. And I love to see it with y'all because y'all just really just blew up for like the last hour and a half. I didn't have to do anything. This is my best interview ever. I'm going to submit this to all the award shows. It's my greatest interview.
This is what we do when you put microphones in our faces. You start a question and then it snowballs real fast from there.
Yeah, it's almost like we like each other. What?
What? That's
Y'all
not
friends?
I don't know about that one. That's going a little too far.
Oh, you know what? I believe you because I've never seen people read a rule book out of spite like they did in the Haunted West game. Like it was Rob that was just like, my character can do this, and that. Fuck you. And I was just like, I got no choice but to respect it. I'm sorry, I didn't know your game, dog.
You said learn a game. You said, hey, do you want to play a game with me? I said yes, and then I learned the rules. That's how I operate. Now, the length of how much I need to learn the rules is variable, but if you give me time, I'm just saying, I will learn the rules. And I won't even min-max. I won't even well, yes, that's not okay, I min-max.
Lie.
I was about to be like,
I min-max, and I don't regret a single thing. I shot death in the face.
You did? It was sick.
I sure did.
It was sick.
From like 300 yards.
Yeah, it was scary. It was scary.
Popped his head off, and then Nora was like, "Okay, here's the spooky shit." We're like, "No."
Yeah, no, he popped his head off, and that head popped right back up.
That was really. What's up, dog? Why did you do that to me? I was just trying to be a badass. Why did you do that?
See, they'll tell you about all the times I've attacked them and all that stuff. You don't want to tell them about the cool ass upgrade your horse got.
Sick, I'm not gonna lie, but I did have to be like, "Hey, Noir," in the background. I'd be like, "Hey, my horse is not gonna die, right?" You're like, "I got you." Okay, that was cool. I understand that. However, I am remembering the first time we played together, you shot us all with phantom ass bullets. I had 6 pinpoints.
Hey, they might not have killed your horse. They might have made your horse cool. But remember, they let it also be possessed by a racist white man.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's something they
It's that.
Noir, what was that?
My emotions.
They won't give me.
Hey, everybody, go vote for Noir in the Crit Awards for Chaosium GM. They're the best. I really appreciate them.
They keep me under pressure.
because we want to see you be a diamond.
This motherfucker right here. Hey, should we tell? Oh, go ahead.
No, I will say some cool. I will say, because I love talking about how awesome y'all people are. Because Noir, shout out to Noir for legit making Harlem like one of the coolest characters of Harlem Hellfighters Never Die. Like just and like giving it the full depth and realism and making it black as hell and making it cool and all the NPCs making them black as hell and we go, yeah, that's fam, that's real. And that you could read it off the paper and like off the book and do whatever, but Noir like really took like actual care and made it cool, and it came across like everyone who talks was like, yeah, that's like really cool. I'm like, yeah, Noir did that shit.
Yeah, that's,
He put it
that's
down.
Noir did that shit.
I will in a different system in a different game.
No,
I promise not to fuck up Chicago when we play my mom.
Yeah, I can't
deny that.
I can't wait. I can't wait to have y'all in the Marvel universe. But we do have another game that we are lined up to do. Should we talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, we will be playing Leverage. The date has changed, so I'll have to get that to you later. But all of these 5 folks are gonna be stealing. And I'll give the premise, I guess, which is a gaming company, a very big one, Sorcerers of the Lake, we'll call them, have stolen someone's art, and they are about to put it in a AI system, and it is their job to steal it back.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Where's that gonna be? Where's that gonna be?
That is going to be on. So that's going to be with the String Punks again. That's going to be with my friend Sam DeLev. So it's going to be these lovely folks and a couple of the String Punks all together playing and stealing from Sorcerer of the Ocean or whatever the fuck I said.
Keep it up, like.
You know what? You're gonna start with disadvantage or whatever it's called in the system.
My God, that shit, I ain't scared, motherfucker. Story for me, like.
I'm gonna make you suffer.
Like that's new. Like you act like that's the new hotness.
I'm gonna bring Dwayne's mom back into this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm excited.
Yo.
I'm excited
I'm
too.
excited.
You guys have a name for your ensemble yet? Do y'all have like a
Oh,
I
call
guess
yourself?
technically.
we owned it yet? I tell people. I tell people. So
I tell people.
I tell people, but this is like the first time like we're like putting it out there. So
Let's go.
like,
I got you.
this is like one of those scenes in a superhero movies. Like, what do we call you?
you have to make it cool, Noir. You got to make it cool.
But
Oh, don't put that pressure on me.
As soon as you say I
Yeah,
stop
go
the
ahead.
stream, you gotta roll credits on it.
I asked this group specifically. I was like, we're gonna come up with the name of something, and then we were like, why don't we just call it what we have on the Discord? I was like, fuck it, is that what we want? And they were like, yes, it's the Reclaimers. We're the Reclaimers.
There we go.
We're reclaiming your shit. We're taking your fantasy. We're taking your space. We're taking your modern day. We're taking your superheroes. We're taking it all, baby.
The
We're
Reclaimers.
claiming that shit for us. Take it.
We're taking that shit for the culture.
And
baby.
it's reclaimers because y'all need to understand that a lot of the tropes, the stories, all that shit that you love came from us. God damn it! Like,
No, okay. Yo, let's be very, very real right now, because
now we're getting real. Okay.
yeah, we've been fake this whole time.
We've been fake this whole time. I'm joking. I was actually talking to my mom about this. And she's like, "Oh, why'd y'all call yourself a clan?" I'm like, "Yo, we have always been the storytellers. There's never been a time where we weren't the storytellers. We've always had, whether it's been the oral tradition from the way backs to the originators, to the creators, to the ones that everybody out here trying to bite off of and make themselves look good on whatever platform, wherever you at. We have always been those storytellers. So now we're just gonna take it back and show y'all that it's ours. So
There it is.
It's the truth. That's right.
So you heard it. It's official now. We made it
Yeah.
official.
It is a
Say it out loud.
nOne-shOt exclusive. Got the scoop. The Reclaimers are here to
Take
take
your
back our
shit.
stories. Yeah. Oh, you getting calls already?
Oh no,
That's the mayor.
that's why Harold's tricky. I'm dead.
Only on Juneteenth would you get the fried chicken sponsorship.
Oh, and
For your
gizzards. Don't forget
superhero
about my
food.
gizzards.
And your gizzards. Thank you. The neck bones and everything. All right.
Since a brother can't get a burrito bowl,
no,
You can get that tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
You can get a
man.
burrito bowl. June 28th is Burrito Thursday. Everyone knows that. Taco Tuesday, Juneteenth, Burrito Thursday. That's just how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Whew.
All right, I think we've saved the world and the space and the culture for one day. The Reclaimers are here. They're not going anywhere. They're just going to create more and more beautiful art for the whole culture, really. The real answer was sweet grits the whole time. And thanks to everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. Please, everyone. Let's say goodbye to our wonderful, beautiful audience. Christian, where can we find you when you're not reclaiming? Also, you guys need individual superhero names. That's related though. Anyway.
I'm getting them. Don't worry. They gonna be in the Marvel universe.
Let's do it.
I already have mine.
Everybody, hey, what's up? My name is Christian, aka A Fluffy Goomba, all over the internet. I'm a TJRPG performer, educator, and event coordinator here in the space. I have also been nominated for the Crit Awards for the best WOD player. So vote for me, please. Do it.
Do it.
No, I'm fuck being humble. Fucking vote for me. How about that?
Get on there right now. Vote for everyone you see on this panel right now. Yeah.
Yeah, vote for me. I fucking work my ass off as Maximilian Watson.
Right.
All right. My black ass is carrying these white folks. I'm doing my job. All right. These motherfuckers, I got gray hairs because these motherfuckers.
I know that's right.
Fucking vote. Fucking vote.
It's just a recognition. It's just the recognition we deserve.
Hell yeah.
Anything else for us, Christian?
I mean, vote for me. I'm on a bunch of programs, so you check my link tree out for all the things I've been in, past and present. And yeah, that's it for me.
We got you. Thanks, Jazz.
Oh, moi? Oh, God. I wasn't prepared for that. What's up? I'm Jazz, also known as Cinderscoria, Cinderscoria. If you see Cinderscoria on the interwebs, it's probably me, unless it's Instagram, and then it's not me. We've been over this. I'm here at Queen's Court Games. I'm at Other Starter Studios. I am at Telltale Hearts occasionally. I will also be at Big Bad Con. It's going to be my first con, you guys. I'm really excited. I'm scared. I'm going to be on a panel run by Ghost Candle, my friend Natalie, where we talk about I don't know if I'm allowed to announce that yet. Oops. Oh well, it's too late. We talk about characters and how they made us and how we made them and that sort of thing. The interconnection of finding yourself in characters. I'm very good at that. Character bleed. I also wrote a short story in an anthology called Being Ace. If you want to read about asexual or aspect characters written by aspect authors, you can check that out. It's edited by Madeline Dyer. It is Lammy finalist, which is kind of bonkers for my first traditionally published thing. Yeah. I know, bonkers, right? Wild, absolutely, very. I don't know how that happened. It's great.
Once again, it's the recognition you deserve.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to the homie Mark. We played together in like a one-shot like a million years ago. A long time ago. And I have always loved you, dude. Like the energy that you put out there and then just like constantly in the space. I see it, I respect it, and I really appreciate it, and I just thought you should know. Thanks for having
us. We're all coming up together. Thank you so much. We're all coming up together. Like if there's nothing else I can do in this space, is like help us all come up. Not to exclude Laura.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. I'm Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. You can usually find me on the internet as some iteration of Laura underscore Tutu. You might just have to throw an underscore at the beginning and the end of that. I am typically found over at Queen's Court Games, where I'm the social media menace and producer, and one of the players in our multi-award-winning Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, The All Night Society, as Calamity Madden, the gangrel werewolf hunter. My little Appalachian hot mess girl. Season 3 coming soon, TM. We've got some shit in the works. We're in the recording studio. Shit's gonna be rough, and I'm really excited for it. When I don't hang out at Queen's Court Games and occasionally cause headaches for V and Aaron, you can find me hanging out with Rob over at Obsidian Brews, playing games for the culture. That sometimes I bounce over to Roll for Dylan to torment Christian in Darkness Over New Orleans. Probably going to show up there at some point because I love Dylan. Noir and I get to hang out and play Daggerheart over at the Crit Hit Chronicles. Shit is on and popping. It's wild. And if you want to come do vampire things with me, you can come hang out with me in Austin, Texas for the Night in Question with Jackalope live action roleplay. It's their big bad Sabat splatterpunk LARP. So if you want to come run around in the desert and potentially get covered in blood, why the fuck not? I am also up for a crit award for best player, finalist for Chaosium. Fucking vote for me. If you've seen Harlem Hellfighters Never Die, you know how fucking good it is. That's it.
Oh,
Damn, that is it. No, that, you hit that. That's it so hard. I wasn't ready for it. I was like, oh, I can't wait for you to say more about what you're doing. Everybody pay Laura. Everyone throw money in Laura's pockets real quick. If you got Laura in one of those games, all those things that Laura's in, you're not paying Laura. I'm gonna take it up with you later when I find it. Noir, please.
All right, hey everybody, I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, Hive. There's too many of them at this point. You can find me every Monday over on Alt Haven. We are wrapping up our Alien game, and we'll be starting our Star Trek game, Clear Skies: The Last Excelsior. Be on the lookout. There should be some news coming out about that pretty soon. Every other Tuesday, you can find me on Crit Hit Chronicles, where I play a just lovable, agreeable dwarf that has no problems with anyone ever.
Crankiest bitch in Bibbin.
And then every Friday, you can find me over on Gen Con TV, where I host Table Takes alongside Peter Atkinson, Javion, and the Bonsai Baby. And Morning Ritual will be coming back at some point. Be on the lookout. And also, I'll see you at Gen Con. I, too, am nominated for a Crit Award. One for best one-shot. We did a game called Anarchy Goats, where I played Jason Statham as a goat and beat up Joe Biden. Don't ask questions. It just happened. And then I am up for best GM of Chaosium. And you should vote for me because it would be absolutely hilarious. And one day I might be drunk enough to tell you why. But it would be absolutely hilarious if I won that.
That sounds like a threat. God damn.
I want to know.
I want to know too.
Spill the secrets.
Y'all already know. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
I'm a messy bitch. But that's me.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Me. Okay.
The Mad Doctor.
Hey everybody, Robert Madison II here, also known as Mad Dr. Rob on the everywheres. You can typically find me hanging out with Obsidian Brews, a Black Tabletop collective. We are a group of Black tabletop creatives trying to get more Black and people of color into the tabletop gaming space, playing games, telling their stories, making it your own. I'm the director of gaming and also the resident map maker, where you can catch me at least monthly, sometimes more than that. We'll see if my life gets sorted out. Where I do Monday maps with me, Mad Dr. Rob, where I do live maps. I make battle maps, world maps. I just did a two-parter for a world map because world maps take for freaking ever. I did a space map one time, which was pretty cool. Soon I'm going to do a spaceship. I'm looking forward. I'm gonna practice some more, but it's going to be cool when I do it. You could. That's typically where you can find me. You can also catch me wherever reclaimers are found. And shout outs to all of these awesome people who can have me on things. And like, I think the last thing I was doing was with Steampunks, with Richard, and Noir had us like shout out like up in Marvel Universe. It was dope. It was so cool. It was so cool. Oh my god, go check it out. Part of their fundraiser. Oh my god, it was so dope. Yo. I got to be a superhero, y'all. Yeah, but anyway, it's so cool. Go vote for all these beautiful people. They're so talented. All of them are so talented and brilliant, and it's an honor to be in groups with them, on tables with them, and in the space with all of these people here. It's so cool.
Damn. That's a lot. Let me wrap this bad boy up then with this. It's been me, your boy, your 40-year-old boy, Mark J. This has been Apocalyptic Unlimited. We're also nominated for a little crit award too for upcoming stream channel. Come and vote for us.
I voted for you.
Thank you.
Same.
There's the balance of me wanting to respect myself and the work I've done and the work we've done, while not shit talking everybody else. Just because I'm a nerd and I have low self-esteem, and that's all I know how to do. I'm just kidding.
Human. You're brilliant.
I'm just kidding. Vote for your heart. Vote for your conscience. Vote for whoever the best is. ApocalypticUnlimited.com. Y'all know who we are. But for real, legit, when we were talking about being young blurs back in the day and being bullied for shit and not being able to have access to being ourselves and gamers and artists, and when I see this table and this little setup we got right here, it makes me really proud that I've come this far and I'm able to talk with you and have these kind of conversations, because it means a lot. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to y'all. It means a lot to people watching and people who come behind and see, like, you know what, I can be black in this space and just be myself too, and be a big old drama nerd, for lack of a better term. Be a creative, be an artist. That means a lot. But thanks everyone for being a part of this. Y'all were a mess. Let me just tell you, y'all were just a beautiful black mess.
None of us warned them. None of us said anything.
I knew what I was getting into ahead of time. I knew what I was getting into.
I apologize for nothing.
We know.
I'm gonna enjoy a big plate of sweet grits right after this with the no remorse.
Listen, let me show you how much I love you. I have not left to go get this Herald yet.
I was waiting for you to get up and get it. I literally go get something to eat. Noir, I swear to God, I'm gonna climb through this freaking screen right now if you don't leave. Go get your food.
I can't do that.
Go get your food.
I can't do that.
Mark, I gotta go really quick.
Get the hell out of here. Let me not hold y'all up. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a good night. This has been nOne-shOt with Mark J. And we love you. Happy Juneteenth. Celebrate your freedom, y'all. Bye.
Bye.